So I've been using the PyEditor for a few months now in Blender, and it's brilliant. So here's a quick video on how to use it. It's been around for quite some time now, so like 2.79, 3.0. So it's a pretty old thing, and the documentation, as you can see, it's just amazing. So it took me a while to figure out how it works, so I just thought I would make a quick video on how to use it in newer versions. I mean, you can also watch a video without any voiceover showing you how it works in 2.70 something. So if that's what you're still using, then you hit the jackpot with that one. Um, anyway, um, obviously I didn't make this add-on, so I'm not paid or anything. And let's just jump straight into Blender. So since there are no native ways of customizing your pie menus, you can customize your shortcuts, but not the menu themselves. This is what that add-on does. So if you go into your preferences, after installing it, like you would with every other add-on, you will have a drop-down menu on the right, PME or Pie Menu Editor. Let's just open it up quickly, zoom in, and what you will see, I already have a few things set up, so this will be empty for you if you just started using it. But basically, what these pie menus do, for example, if I were to do a couple of objects, I already have a few set up for my viewport, for example. So, for example, to isolate objects, instead of having to search for that specific key on my numpad, I can just do my shortcut and it all just becomes muscle memory. Same for the overlays, to just quickly make them go away instead of having to click, find a small icon in some corner. Same thing for face orientation. So if something is a bit messed up, you can clearly tell, see the face orientation and so on. Yeah, so basically you can set this up for any command that you want to do. Okay, so let's do a short example. I have these drop-down menus on the top for transform, pivot point, and for snapping. It's also something which I use quite frequently. But again, during modeling, going to this tiny icons, drop-down menus, selecting things is just not great. So let's click plus over here to add a new item. It will be a pie menu. So now, first thing to do is set up your shortcut, which is, you can do of course whatever you want. Just first maybe make sure that it's not clashing with any existing shortcuts that you have. So for this one I could do maybe something like Alt. Yeah, let's do Alt W. So here I can select any of these whatever you call these keys, Control Shift or Alt. So I have Alt selected, and here I can add my own, so in this case W, and here now you see the shortcut is saved. So how do you assign commands? Here is your list of commands, and here with these little arrows they show you which direction it is going to be in the pie menu. So, and the way you set these up, first you go into settings, you Yes, in hotkeys. Here you have this PME hotkey. This is basically what activates the add-on's like recording feature, or this is when it starts to listen to you. So by default, it's Control Shift and uh, numpad arrow key, or yeah, numpad dot. You can change this, I think, as well. So could be, let's say 1. So you don't have to, if you don't have a numpad, you could still just use it like this. So let's just do Control Shift 1, and at first I think it's a different menu that you have to just click OK, and then after that this comes up. And here this pop-up basically allows you to save your previous command into whichever slot you like. So what I want to do is, here I'm normally using these 4. So transforming from the cursor, individual, median, or active. So these are what I'm going to do first. Let's say I want to put them on these axes, up and down, left and right. So first I will select 3D cursor, just click it once, and then without touching any other keys, I immediately go back to the hotkey, which was Control Shift 1. And now I will just click onto the top one, which is the left. Select type, I will do command, because it's a command. Now it will be Alt W, and I just change the pivot to 3D cursor. So if I go to another one, you can see that it changed. So let's do the next. Individual origins, Control Shift 1, and let's put this to the right, and command. And now let's do the rest. Let's do medium point. Let's do that to the top. And let's do active element, Control Shift 1, to the bottom. And now if I do the shortcut, I have all of these commands that I can just quickly change, and you can see on the top how it changes. So now let's do onto the rotating slots, because I still have plenty of slots left. Let's do the snapping, so they are all in the same menu. And normally I am using these pretty much at the same time with the same frequency. So for these ones, I normally use vertex the most, and then edge and face, and let's put grid in there as well. So let's change it to grid, Control Shift 1, and that will be my top left. Let's do vertex, Control Shift 1, that will be top right. Median will be my bottom left, and active will be my bottom right. So now this is what it looks like. All the top down, left right are affecting the pivot point, and all the diagonal ones are affecting the snapping. No, it's not. Grid, vertex, edge. Face. Okay, I made a mistake. Okay, so that's supposed to be good now. Yeah. So vertex, median, Okay, all good. So now you have one issue. The pie menu, as we open it up, looks like shit. There's just way too much text. So for the short period of learning it before the muscle memory just kicks in and you no longer have to read any of the text, for that time it will be a pain in the ass to have all this text. So we can just get rid of what we don't need and just call that one cursor, just rewriting the names everywhere. Okay, and what else we can do? All these actually have their own icons as well, as you can see, in their original spots. And we can actually add those same icons. So snap to cursor. There's the big library of all the icons. So I would just type in cursor and select this one for individual. Luckily they are all named properly, so it's easy to just and now my icons are there too. So that was pretty much it. And this was just one example. I mean, now I can go into edit mode, pretend I'm working. Okay, let's say I wanna rotate this from the pivot. Yes, but I wanna scale these from individual. Let's do snapping to vertex, but also active. And then for snapping, you could just hold Control to toggle it. You can just turn on merging. Whoops. Have to activate it again. So this is just one way to do these things. I could show you other examples, like for example, I did the same thing with creases. So I have a fast control for that. Crease and bevel in the same panel. So if I do a bevel with limited to weight, absolute, now I can easily bevel things like that. I also have loop tools in its own menu, so just do curve, whoops, limit boundaries, and it's just so much faster than drop down menus and multiple clicks. So I can just deliberately mess up a few things here, and I can do a G stretch everywhere. I could do again curve, and maybe I do a curve here as well. Back. So yeah, handy tool. And for these commands is the same, exact same steps as with the one that I demonstrated. So, and also some pie menus can be specific to edit mode or object mode. The one we just did earlier, it says window, so it's active in any sort of mode. So it works in edit mode and it works in object mode as well. Just like my my other viewport thingy. or viewport pie menu. But for loop tools, which is something that's only available in edit mode, or giving weights, crease or bevel, that's also something that you only do in edit mode. And or adding objects, I don't really use this one often, but also a bit quicker to add lights maybe this way. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment, and yeah, have fun.